Alright, so out of the blue, there's a massive hotfix patch for Overwatch for both the 5v5 and 6v6 game modes. Buckle up. Cardiac Overdrive no longer provides allies with damage reduction. That's a major nerf to the team play portion of this ability. For his ultimate, Cage Fight, the cost is going to be increased by 8%, that's a nerf, and that barrier health, like the shield health HP, is going to be reduced from 1500 to 1200 HP, so it's actually more reasonably breakable. For his passive, Berserker, the overhealth conversion rate's also going to be reduced from 50% to 40%, so major MAUGA nerfs across the board. For Roadhog, his Take a Breather max healing is going to be increased from 400 to 450, so a small buff there, and his Whole Hog ultimate cost is going to be reduced by 12%, so it builds a little quicker. For Winston, his Primal Rage ult cost is going to be increased by 10%, so a small nerf. And for Zarya's energy passive, the degeneration rate is going to be increased from 2 to 2.5 per second, so you do lose energy a lot quicker, so a minor nerf here. For Cassidy's Peacekeeper, his weapon, the primary fall-off range is going to be increased from 20 to 25 meters. That's actually a buff. That means he won't lose the damage until enemies are further away. And his secondary fire damage for the Fan the Hammer is going to be increased from 45 to 50, which means it plays pretty well into the Fan the Hammer perk. Echo buffs are here. 75 of her HP is going to be replaced with Blue Shield Health, which self-regenerates a lot quicker than normal and is probably here to reduce the necessity of having a hard healing pocket at all times. For Sojourn, her Power Slide cooldown is going to be increased from 7 to 8 seconds, and the max duration is going to be reduced from 1.2 to 1 second. For Soldier 76, his projectile size for his heavy pulse rifle is now going to be massive. It's going from 0.04 meters to 0.07 meters, so your shots are going to be hitting way more reliably. For Widowmaker, she's getting a base health increase from 200 to 225. For Ana, her Bionic Grenade cooldown is going to be increased from 12 to 14 seconds for the non-6v6 game modes, and the cooldown will be increased from 10 to 12 seconds for the 6v6 game mode, so separate balance here. For the Shrike perk, the self nano boost duration is going to be reduced from 8 to 6 seconds. And finally for Juno, we have her Orbital Ray ultimate. The cost is going to be increased by 10%. So this is a pretty big patch for a non-mid-season patch. Let me know what you guys think. See you guys next time.